And this guy, because of his selfishness, because of his ignorance, because of the fact that he couldn't deal with being a father, started doing things, and she gave him ultimatums. Clean your act up, or we're gonna have to part ways. So on his birthday, he decides to break into her house and stab her to death 42 times. And I will never, Maggie, forget where I was when I got that call from a sister. I will never forget the reaction that I had that day. I will never forget my father, who's deceased now, calling me and asking me if I could go to the medical examiner's office to identify her body. I will never forget that in a lifetime. I thought, by doing the plea bargain, that this clown would have been sitting there and maybe he would have pulled 40 years of that sentence, which makes him a 77-year-old man by the time they should release him. I might have been able to even live with that, but not this. He's 54 with 20 plus years of life probably ahead of him, even though it will be monitored. Right now, Maggie, I don't have trust in our system. I don't have trust in the parole board. I believe people, whether it be a liberal-minded view, that people can be rehabilitated. If I'm going to prison for life and you tell me, because I'm smart enough when I'm in there, I'm gonna start looking at the books and statutes and laws and grants that I can put on the best of game faces. And that's exactly what that guy did. And now to live this all over again, it has disrupted everything. The oldest boy is no longer with us, depressed. The youngest girl, thank God, she found a good man and she's got a baby and she's happy, but she struggled for a long time.
Can I ask when he passed away?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
He told us the story of that night.
Yeah.
He told us.
He had trauma.
He seen his dad
Yeah.
come up the steps with a knife, and how all of a sudden he knew it was his dad, but he looked like the devil. He told us about his mom fighting, and he left them. He left them in the bed with her bloody body, half on, half off.
They figured this happened around midnight, so can you imagine these two little kids clinging to themselves in a bed with their mom now dying of slow death. She's half on the floor and half on the bed. So from midnight till 8 in the morning when they got out of bed, walking these streets, they were in this bed just clinging with fear. Nobody can even imagine what they went through. Nobody can imagine.
I agree.
But for all that time, this man stabs her, kills her, and he leaves, knowing his 2 kids are there as well.